Hi everyone, my name is Raven LaPlante and I'll be talking to you about my study for increasing functional communication in school-age children with autism when transitioning in a school setting. My participant was Lily, age 9, female, diagnosed at age 6 with autism spectrum disorder or ASD, followed by attention deficit hyperactivity disorder or ADHD, accompanying language impairment and mild intellectual disability with some support. Currently, Lily is engaging in maladaptive behaviors when transitioning between her general ed classes back to her special education classroom. She's currently participating in the RISE special ed program at her school, and because of the maladaptive behaviors, this is beginning to interfere with the participant's school routine, which causes shortened class time, delay in work completion, and missing activities that the participant does highly prefer as well. And this is increasing in small meltdowns or tantrums and being denied being able to go back to the general ed classroom. The research question I chose is, will functional communication decrease maladaptive behaviors during transitions from general education classes to RISE special education class? What will be taught in this is functional communication skills to increase vocal advocacy for self independently through self-expressive phrases that can be carried over to other settings such as the home or store. Teaching functional communication has been proven to help increase pro-social behavior for communication and decreasing problem behaviors in a study of the effectiveness of a skills training based on the response to intervention model on improving functional communication skills in children with autism. The method I chose was withdrawal design, ABAB. Due to being able to focus more on one participant's needs. The independent variable is the functional communication, or FCT, for self-advocacy, and the dependent variable is decreasing maladaptive behaviors during transitions between classrooms. The data being collected for this study will be on maladaptive behaviors by counting the frequencies of physical and vocal refusal via Zoom using a pen and paper or laptop. A timer was used as a visual reminder as well. The procedure consisted of not presenting Lily with more time during baseline, and during intervention presenting Lily with the option of more time, as well as offering the amount of time they needed before transitioning from class to class. Baseline consisted of 8 trials per week, and the intervention consisted of 8 trials per week, all for 3 weeks in total. The results during baseline, it was observed that the participant engaged in vocal refusal more than physical refusal. This may have been due to tracking vocal refusal as the participant walked to the class. So once the participant did leave the classroom and they were in the hallways back to their special ed classroom, any type of vocal refusal such as "don't touch me," "shut up," that was counted against the participant as well. It was noted that due to the trials being observed via Zoom, the screen must be minimized to decrease attention-seeking behavior, as well as moving the participant's desk closer to the doorway instead of the desk being next to the teacher's desk. I noticed during the first week of baseline that because the participant's desk was in the middle of the classroom, I saw an immediate increase, or not so much immediate increase, but a difference in the participant leaving the classroom more independently, and it also involved the participant's classmates to try to assist the participant in exiting the classroom. Once the desk was moved closer to the doorway, I noticed immediately the attention seeking dropped, and physical refusal wasn't as high as well. During the intervention, it was noted when presented with more time, the participant began to process their thoughts and ask for more time before responding with maladaptive behaviors. And this was also noticed when I wasn't observing the teacher, or teachers would relay that Lily was able to stop and think about her actions before jumping immediately to vocal disruptions or physical refusal. During week 3, I was able to attend the entire week at the participant's school to carry out the interventions myself, and noticed a significant decrease in physical and vocal refusal. However, I did still see some here and there. It was maybe 1 or 2 per transition from the classrooms. But overall, the results depicted in the graphs as seen in week 3, the intervention to teach functional communication skills did improve Lily's skills for self-advocacy and decreased maladaptive behaviors, which again were physical and vocal refusal. Overall, teaching functional communication for self-advocacy when transitioning from classroom to classroom in a school setting proved beneficial to decrease maladaptive behaviors, as responses when the participant was shown and given that option of having more time before leaving the classroom. Again, the participant was allowed up to 5 minutes of extra time before leaving their general ed classroom back to their special ed classroom. And I believe for future studies it would be beneficial to implement the interventions in person rather than having the teachers attempt for the 2 of 3 weeks of the intervention this was carried out. Another problem I ran into was the classroom and the classmates. I did not anticipate having the teacher intervene with not only my participants but also the classmates who are trying to intervene and help with the situation. This caused it still caused a disruption throughout the weeks while this intervention was being carried out, but it definitely did help to move the desk at least and decrease that attention-seeking behavior. I also thought it would be interesting as well that this can be used for other students within the participants' classrooms that demonstrate difficulty with transitions from preferred activities, preferred classrooms back to the special ed classroom. I know sometimes they have said transitioning off the bus from field trips has been an issue for some of the kids in the special ed classroom, and this could be easily modified even if you don't have those vocal skills. It can be modified for communication through picture icons and assistive technology. And my references are below from, again, the effectiveness of life skills training based on the response to intervention model on improving functional communication skills in children with autism. Thank you so much for listening.